Hi all, welcome back to my channel. How to overcome procrastination. There was a writer who had been working on a book for years but had never been able to finish it. The writer would wake up every morning, sit at his desk, and promise himself that he would work on the book for at least a few hours. But instead, he would find himself cleaning his desk, organizing his files, and checking his email. One day, the writer met a friend who was a successful author. The successful author asked the writer how his book was coming along, and the writer confessed that he had been procrastinating for years. The successful author replied, "Procrastination is the most common manifestation of resistance because it's the easiest to rationalize." The successful author then shared a story about a young man who wanted to become a doctor but was procrastinating taking the entrance exam. The young man said he was studying, but he was really just watching TV and hanging out with his friends. Finally, the young man's father gave him a deadline. He told his son that if he didn't take the entrance exam by a certain date, he would have to give up his dream of becoming a doctor. The young man was forced to face his fear of failure and finally took the exam. He passed with flying colors and went on to become a successful doctor. The successful author told the writer that he needed to set a deadline for himself and face his fear of failure. The writer took the advice to heart and set a deadline for himself. He worked hard and finally finished his book. The lesson from this story is that procrastination is often a manifestation of fear and resistance. To overcome procrastination, it's very important to set a deadline and face your fears. Procrastination is the act of unnecessarily postponing decisions or actions. It's a common problem in our day-to-day life, which can cause many issues like missed opportunities and increased stress. Reasons why we procrastinate: fear and anxiety. You may be overwhelmed with the task and afraid of getting a failing grade. Instead of completing papers, projects, and exams, you spend time worrying about them. Being unclear about what to do when the task is unfamiliar. Lack of relevance. You may not see a reason for the task, which may lead to low motivation to complete the task. Negative beliefs. Self-talk such as "I can't do anything right" may influence you not to do the work. Unrealistic expectations or perfectionism. You may set your standards so high they are unobtainable. This can lead to not completing a project because it's not good enough. Poor time management. Procrastination may result from not managing time wisely. Being unclear about your priorities, goals, and objectives can result in putting off academic assignments to hang out with friends or other activities. Difficulty concentrating. Work environments that are noisy, distracting, and cluttered are not conducive to focusing on assignments. Finding the task boring. The following are key anti-procrastination techniques you can use, and this will help you to overcome procrastination. Break tasks into manageable steps, into subtasks that you can easily complete. Commit to a tiny first step, to working for just 2 minutes. Give yourself permission to make mistakes by accepting that your work won't be perfect. Make it easier to do things by preparing everything you need in advance. Make tasks more enjoyable by listening to music while you do them. Make it harder to procrastinate by removing potential distractions. Set deadlines by deciding that you will complete a certain task by noon tomorrow. Plan how you will handle obstacles by deciding that if X happens, then you will do Y. Identify and address your fears by considering what advice you would give to your friend. Increase your motivation. Increase your energy by taking necessary breaks. Improve your environment by adding reminders of your goals. Use social techniques by emulating a role model. Use time management techniques by alternating consistently between work and rest. Start with your best or worst task with your easiest or hardest one. Develop self-compassion by reminding yourself that everyone makes mistakes. Remember that you don't need to get it perfect. For now, the important thing is to just get started. Later, you can refine your approach, for example, by adding goals and techniques. The longer you wait, the less likely you are to act on what you have learned. So start now instead of telling yourself you will do it later. I hope this video must be helpful to you to conquer procrastination and to become a more productive and successful in life. Thanks for watching and keep smiling.